Panther sets with diamonds glaring. Keep a nigga staring when you're wearing down a Karen. Or skipping shit to keep a nigga looking at you. In the bunker says you can show off your tattoo. Even if you're a Max 2 player, she ain't get...
Yo, what up, baby? What up, baby? Welcome to another edition of the yours truly, Uncle Luke Show podcast. We are on Friday. We made it to Friday. We are in a brand new year. I'd like to thank you all for the support at the end of the year in the fourth quarter. We started this Luke Show podcast, and this shit is growing big and big and big by the minute. It is out of control. And I want to thank you guys for all of your support, especially everybody on YouTube, all the good folks over there on YouTube. Y'all have grown the YouTube numbers out of control. So if you have not logged on or subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go over there. It's Uncle Luke TV on YouTube. Make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe over there because it's a beautiful place to be. You know what I mean? Yo, and also to my good friends over there on Twitter. X, that's what y'all call it. Uncle Luke Real One, Uncle Luke Real One on Instagram and Facebook. I love my Facebook folks. I love y'all to death over there. My fan club, my fan page. Look, I never can get rid of my Facebook people. You know, I did say I'm going to only exclusively do this on YouTube. But no, not the case. And shouts out to my good folks over there on Podbean that got me on all these media networks, outlets all over the country. But let's get right into it. You've seen them University of Miami Hurricanes do what I exactly said. On this show, I called it. I called the freaking score. I called the win. I told you it was going to be 24-14. People were like, Luke, 24-14. Are you freaking serious? How the hell can you call the score? So look, I called it. When I leave here, I'm gonna take my son to go baseball training over there at my good friend Sosa's spot over there. But I'm gonna play the fucking lottery because I called the fucking score like as if I knew something. People calling me up like, "Yo, you act like you know something," but. You know, we're going to get into that and more. But at the same time, hey, man, we got a big show today. We got a big show. It's big. This is the first of the year show. And you already know how I do it. I do a blood raw. I do not play. I don't play around. I give it to y'all straight from the horse's mouth. You know, ain't no sugarcoating nothing around here because it ain't about sugarcoating. Y'all know how we do. Y'all ready to get in the show? Give me a round of applause. Let's go. Let's get right into it. All right, here we go. University of Miami, we should have blowed out Ohio State for more reasons than one. We went in the red zone early in the game. We fumbled the ball. We did some other things with the ball. It should have been a blowout. It should have been absolute freaking blowout. No different than what Indiana did to Alabama. Everybody know that was going to be a blowout as well. You got Mendoza coming in with a fundamentally sound Indiana team, the big fundamentals, and they blew them out. So my question to everybody, is the SEC all that like they say it is? Or are they being sold to us by ESPN and everybody that's affiliated with ESPN? Are they selling us a bunch of bullshit because they put more money in the SEC than they put in any conference? Let me repeat it. They put more money in the SEC than they put in any of the conference. They put more money in the Big Ten than everybody other than the SEC. Then it's the ACC because we got basketball. Then it's everybody else. So let's just keep it a buck. Everybody that you see on TV right now, the Paul Farnbergs, you name it, Urban Liar, Rubinsky, what is his name? You name it. Cam Newton, all of them. Ryan Clark, you name it. You name it. Here's how the business works. Now, let me just put some on your mind. You ain't got to take my word, but let me take a minute to put some shit on your mind. Why They sold us a bunch of bullshit because the SEC team after SEC team after SEC team is getting their ass whooped. University of Miami is going to be beating 3 SEC teams in one fucking year. 3. University of Miami just beat 2 teams that was in the national championship, and they were on the verge of not even making it to the playoff because they're fucking SEC. Oh, they don't belong in the playoff. It should be either them or Notre Dame. I always said it should have never been Alabama. It should have been fucking Notre Dame over Alabama. But no, the SEC controls ESPN. Why do they control ESPN? You say, y'all might say, Luke, man, you're on some bullshit right now. What are you telling us? Because the polls are the polls, and the polls tell us who is ranked number 1, who ranked number 5, who ranked number 16, and all that shit there. Who controls the polls? Explain that to me. Who the fuck control the polls? Is it the coaching poll? Name a coach that can really sit down and do a press conference at 12 o'clock or 3 o'clock or 7 o'clock at night, and then go evaluate all these teams in the United States of America and come up with top 25. Name a football coach that can do it. Name a writer that can really do that. There's no writers that can do that as well. You know why? Because here's the job of the writer, and I explained this one time before on my show. The writer and the coach, they got to go address their team after a hard-fought game, whether they win or lose. They got to start preparing for the next game. The writer got to then go, come out the booth. He has to look at his team and his game. He can't sit there. Yeah, they got some more cameras up there and they got teams on there, but he has to focus on the game he is covering at that time, whether he a guy in the booth broadcasting the game or he a guy in the booth recording or writing for the game. And then he has to go downstairs. He has to do an interview. He has to do an interview with the team, he has to do an interview with players, and then he has to write his story up. So when the fuck do he have time to look at 50 other teams to decide who's the top 25 team? Really? So it's all a scam. It's, in my opinion, it's all a scam, and all this shit is controlled by ESPN because ESPN is putting the money, they're footing the bill. They're putting the money into who? All the conferences to determine who is who at the beginning of the year. And when they just set this shit up at the beginning of the year, they told us Florida State was a top 25 team. At the beginning of the year, they told us Florida was a top 25 team. Really? Really? What the fuck? Hey, and then you add on 3 and all the rest of these rival and all these people. You got 2 quarterbacks that had no fucking stars that's in the Final Four. They told us this dude from Clemson was an all-world. They told us Arch was the next best thing since sliced bread. They told us everybody but Mendoza and everybody but the Ole Miss quarterback. Make it make sense. Look who they paraded to the fucking Heisman Award. No Baines. The people they paraded to the Heisman Trophy Awards, another ESPN invitation. These people ain't nowhere to be found. Really? Didn't know where to be found. So everything that you're looking at, from Paul Feinberg to Ryan Clark to everybody that they parade on that TV and start bullshitting you, is all bullshit. Use your own brain. 2026 is an even year. Use your own brain. Don't depend on no ESPN. Don't depend on no CNN. Don't depend on no Fox, no MSNBC. These fucking people that put in these suits and get on the TV to tell you it's a duck when you know it's a rat. Add on 3 into it, add fucking rival, add them all into it. Because last time I checked, Mendoza, coming out of Columbus High School in Miami, by the way, Miami, Florida has the best players in the world. That's what we do. Sorry. We make no mistakes about it. We don't make any bones about it. That's just what the fuck we do. We have all of the best players in the nation in our place. So if you don't like it, so be it. But my point is this, man. When the line gonna stop? The line is gonna stop when people stop allowing themselves to get bullshitted by these networks. That's when the line gonna stop. When y'all stop believing everything that these people tell y'all, and then y'all carry the lie on social media and everywhere else. Paul Feinberg told y'all that the SEC was God, and you fucking people believed it. Y'all believed it. He told y'all Alabama was home of God's football team. He told y'all Alabama was the best thing since sliced bread, and they never should have been left out and all that. They fucked Notre Dame, and I said it from the beginning. It wasn't never about Notre Dame and Miami. It's all about SEC. And now what you have, SEC chairman, you got to guarantee us X amount of games, or we're going to play on our own and do our own shit. Big Ten, we just beat the dog shit out of Big Ten team, and we're going to get the other Big Ten team when we play them in the Natty. Really? Is that what we're talking about? They're creating these scenarios and they're selling to the people on here, and look like some of y'all waking up. Because y'all sitting up there like, motherfuckers online is like, this Paul Feinberg right here, this man here is bad for football. He's working for a producer. He gets paid by the networks, and the networks tell him what to sell to you. It is your decision whether or not you're going to sit there and allow yourself to get continuously bullshitted. Joey Galloway, University of Miami don't belong in the playoff. They haven't did this, they haven't did this, they haven't did this, they haven't did this. What are you doing now, Joey? Hello, Joey. Joey, I don't hear you. We just beat the two teams that was in the national championship, Joey. We just went up in Texas A&M and beat the motherfucker the brains out, Joey. Oh, they're not going to be able to play in that environment. 100,000 people screaming and hollering at the football. Well, Joey, we go anywhere and beat anybody on any given day. We have found ourselves. We know at the University of Miami, we are the Baltimore Ravens, Trent Dilfer, Ray Lewis, and goddamn Ed Reed. That's who we are. We found that. But then now everybody all of a sudden they want to get on our dick. Everybody want to get on Miami dick. Oh, Miami this. Now we favored. All of a sudden we favored against Ole Miss and Charlie Weiss. All of a sudden we're favored. Don't eat the fucking rat poison. Don't eat the rat poison. Don't go for the bullshit because now they go hyping us up. Don't go for the hype. And the words of Nick Saban, don't go for the rat poison. Do not go for the rat poison because we already know it's a game. And a clown show. Don't go for it. These usual stuff, man, listen. I might come back on there tomorrow and just break down a whole bunch of clips of all these so-called experts that get paid millions and millions of dollars to sell you the bullshit that came on there and sold you the bullshit of how Miami is going to win, how Miami don't stack up, how Miami is going to get beat, how Miami don't have the right team, how Miami ain't going to score no points, how Miami shouldn't be even in the playoff, how Miami will find a way to lose, how Miami has lost it. They just make their cases like a motherfucker. It's almost like a fucking election. I can't make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. Speaking of elections, speaking of the craziest shit I've heard, let me tell you this. Indiana goes up in there and beat the dog shit out of Alabama. Look what just happened. Oregon, I already predicted Oregon and Miami in the national championship in Miami because I called it the get back tour. Oregon and Miami. We at Miami, mind you, the more reason why we can't eat the rat poison. We have never won at the Fiesta Bowl with no team, with a whole bunch of motherfucking first-round draft picks, a whole bunch of motherfuckers who ended up in the Hall of Fame. One place we've had a problem with is in Phoenix, Arizona at the Fiesta Bowl. I don't know what the fuck they got going on over there. But please do not go nowhere. Don't go nowhere, the hotel where we ever went. Do nothing we did before. But that's why I like the fact that the coach is saying, no, we're not back. And I'm a firm believer. I'm with the same thing. We ain't back. We ain't back until we win in that. We're here, but we're not back. But speaking of being back, Lamar Jackson. Let me tell y'all how this shit works. And I tell people all the time, when they want to get rid of you, they have the beat writers. All of a sudden, he's not making the meetings. And then he's sleeping in the meetings. That's what they do in the NFL, all across the country. The first thing they start doing is attacking your character when they want to get rid of you. To do what? Sell that shit to the dumbass fans. They really think we're dumb. They think we're dumb all over the place. CNN think we're dumb. MSNBC think we're dumb. ESPN think we're dumb. Fox, NFL Network. So they sell you the bullshit to get people, to get the fans to turn on the individual, so they justify the homicide of doing what? Saving some kind of money, getting rid of a player that they have no business getting rid of, because all of a sudden they got all these nasty narratives that they already knew. They already knew it. Guy probably went to sleep in a meeting after he came back from a funeral in training camp, and they kept that. They sat on the story, but then when it was time to then paint the picture of getting rid of him, to justify to the fans that he's not a team player, and that's why you see Lamar Jackson go up there and laugh. Start laughing. What the fuck? Sleeping in the meeting? Really? Sleeping in the meeting? That's what they do all across. They do it in the NBA. They do it more in the NFL. In the NBA, they just trade your motherfucking ass. They don't just dirty mac your ass. NFL, they have to, because we're small-minded people. And it starts in high school when rival tell you this guy's the best quarterback in the world and he needs to be a 5-star, and this guy needs to be a 4-star. And then now you have a fucking quarterback that comes from D2, gets on there, beat the dog shit out of Georgia on national TV with the whole world watching. And he all of a sudden like, where the fuck he came from? This dude looked like Jalen Hurts. The man looked like fucking Jalen Hurts. But nobody had him on the radar, just like nobody had Mendoza on no radar. Every school in Florida, you need to be ashamed of yourself, including University of Miami. How in the fuck does Mendoza get to Indiana? Now, again, we got to play against our own. We got to beat our own. We always got to beat our own. We always got to beat somebody from Miami, because somebody from Miami is the primary person that we got to deal with, because we are the fucking mecca of football. Don't listen to that shit Cam Newton talk about. Speaking of Cam Newton, this little girl right here has shocked up him and her and Cam. They got the whole TikTok on fire right here. Listen to what the fuck she had to say.
I'm just speaking.
But you want me to be the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. You said, can they blame you?
I'm asking you from the viewer
what?
standpoint.
What?
Because
can I get another shot? Can he blame me? Like,
what is a baddie? Cam asked the girl all kind of questions all night, and just say he asked a question. And perfect interview, Cam. Perfect. You did one of Luke numbers. I just sit there and let a motherfucker talk. And they take the rope, put it around their neck, and whatever happens after that, I just let them talk. Sometimes it's better to listen and let a person talk. Sometimes it's better to just let them talk and just let them run their mouth and just do this. And then you start seeing them deflect and start seeing them try to change narrative, and then start seeing them blame something on you that don't even exist. That's this little girl here, this little lady. I ain't gonna call her a girl, but it's a lady. The baddies. She says she pays all her hoes. I'm sorry. She pays all her baddies. They get paid big money. They don't need no man for shit. They don't need no man to do none of that shit. They just they take care of their own shit. They do all it. Hey, look here. Really? Y'all got to go see this interview with her and Cam. She's the very reason why. And then she gets on there, oh, the NFL likes the baddies. The NBA likes my baddie girls. This woman, in my opinion, is pimping those girls. Listen to the interview. Don't take my word. Just my opinion. There's some real pimp shit going on TV. It's some real pimp shit going on TV that's on a network that's being broadcast to all the other little black girls. But the beautiful part about this, there's a lot of dialogue online about this. And I see these young girls, it's like, yo, fuck that. If y'all saw this interview, we ain't on this shit. And this for the first time ever, black women, and I've always said this, y'all need to attack some of these black women who making black women look bad. Stop sitting there waiting for to attack a black man, trying to make a black man make it seem like as if a black man is trying to attack black women. Y'all always had them defense mechanisms, but meanwhile, it's y'all. It's this type of shit here. It ain't us. Because y'all quick to throw us up under the bus. And then y'all quick to get on us when drop dead gorgeous women, nice looking, the girl you dreamed about to be living in the white picket fence, behind the white picket fence, the girl you dreamed of, the nice, beautiful, fine ass chocolate girl with the nice hair and beautiful and all that, the high yellow this and all that. You look at them and everything, all them on the show. Pretty privilege. In the words of Kevin Samuel, the pretty privilege comes in effect. And they take that pretty privilege and they use it to their advantage to do what, in my opinion, extort black men in the league. And then when a lot of these black men in the league say, hell, fuck that shit, they're no different than some of the black women who end up with white men who've been ran through by some of these black dudes. So black men, y'all ain't excluded. But then what type of black dudes you go after? So then this lady here with the baddies, I would never look at no shit like that in my life. Ain't going over there to look at it. We'll never look at it. So it's, oh, Luke, you got the girls dancing on stage. Yeah, they dancing their motherfucking ass off. Just like they dancing in Beyonce video. Just like they dancing on Chris Brown show. Just like they dancing every motherfucking way else. Yeah, I started the girls dancing on stage and everybody got them dancing. And they showing them nice curves and their voluptuous bodies and all that there. Because when I started doing it, black women never showed nothing. You only saw the Dallas Cowboy Chilies on there with their motherfucking Daisy Dukes on, or you saw the Daisy Duke show. The Dukes of Hazzard. And it was acceptable. So I said, if them white girls can show them little bony asses, then hey, look here, man, we start showing these sisters on here, that gonna shut all that shit down and where we at right now. Uncle Luke predicted it all. Even the white girls want a nice fine ass. Even the white girls want some lips. Even the white girls want some of this shit here that you saw in the Uncle Luke video that everybody wanted to kill me for. But not no baddie shit. Uncle Luke don't take no girls around the country to sell no pussy. You can bet that. Or get on no TV show and be like, oh yeah, y'all get them NBA dudes and all that. No. Matter of fact, you sell some pussy, and if you get caught in the room with another dude on the Luke tour, you get your ass sent home. I wanted to say her name, but I ain't gonna give her no energy. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. Her ass got sent home. Now she's on the white Jewish guy show, who only thing he does is have black people on there, Vlad TV. All he do is have black people on there talking bad about another black person, but he never have anybody from his culture or his race or his religion on that show. That's a whole nother show. That is a whole nother show. Speaking of crazy people, this guy right here.
Venezuela, oil. What are we going to do with the oil that we have?
Going to do with what?
The oil that has been seized. The United States seized 1.9 million barrels of oil on December 10th.
We're going to keep it. We'll keep it.
This motherfucker say, hey, the people say, so this some street shit. This how the shit go on the street. Hey, man, you took my homeboy package. You know, you went up in the trap. It's fine that you took, you took his shit out the trap because you say that was your trap. And okay, now you took his stash. So now, what you gonna do with the man's stash? This some Debo shit. Are you gonna get a man's stash back and let him? You can keep the spot? No, fuck that shit. I'm gonna keep your stash. I'm gonna take your spot, and I'm gonna keep your stash. And then this motherfucker said this too.
Are we going to sell it or put it in the strategic oil reserve?
Maybe we'll sell it. Maybe we'll keep it. Maybe we'll use it in the strategic reserves. We're keeping it. We're keeping the ships also.
The motherfucker said they're gonna keep the ship too. I'm gonna keep your car. It's like your car getting taken by law enforcement because they thought your car was involved and they impounded your car. They thought your car was involved in a crime, and law enforcement took your car and they put the motherfucker, impounded it, and you supposed to go back there and get your shit. Like they took your gun. So no, fuck that. We're gonna keep the oil and we're gonna keep the boat. We're gonna keep the oil and we're gonna keep the ship. This motherfucker Trump is a fucking gangster. Trump is a gangster. Trump got his kids out there. They cutting deals with everybody. I would not be surprised if they rolled over there in Venezuela and say, hey, Venezuela, what we gonna do, Papi? Hey, Papi, what we gonna do? We need some of that money off the oil. Are we gonna cut a deal? We gonna have a Trump Tower in Venezuela? Or what the fuck? We got Venezuela president say, nah, man, with that shit. Y'all ain't finna try me with that sucker shit. I don't even need to sell y'all no oil. Ain't but a few sick codes around here anyway. I ain't know. Fuck that. Oh, really? You sure you want to do that, Poppy? Okay, go back. Oh, Uncle Donald. Hey, Uncle Donald the mob. Hey, man, that motherfucker ain't playing game. What? Who? What? How? Okay, man, send me some aircraft carriers over there. Send me some motherfucking, because I want the aircraft carriers to shoot every boat leaving that motherfucker. And we going to then tell the media there's some drug boats. Send me some submarines over there, some ships, and park that shit in the front of that nigga house. If that ain't some gangster shit, that ain't what it is. Hey, and any boat leaving that bitch, we gonna take your stash, your all. So now everybody is getting cut off. And we're gonna load up our planes. We're gonna load up a whole bunch of planes in the Caribbeans. So Venezuela say, hey, all you Caribbean motherfuckers will let them park them planes over there. We ain't getting you no motherfucker oil. And them motherfuckers sitting there say, hey man, hold on. But this is some gangster shit. Oh, Uncle Donald ain't playing. The man just told the people, I'm taking your fucking oil, I'm taking your ships, and hey, Venezuela, only thing I can tell you. And they started off in think about where we came from. At the beginning of the year, the Venezuelans was standing out there talking, I will vote for Donald Trump. He started sending their ass back to Venezuela. This shit ain't funny. Then the man went over there. Now I want y'all all. I want all your shit. I'm gonna invade your fucking country. Cause you got something I want. You ain't cut no deal with me? Anybody don't cut no deal with me, I'm gonna take your shit. While I'm taking your all, I'm getting ready to remodel the Gaza Strip. It's gonna be the Trump Strip. Then I'm gonna be over here in the United States. But meanwhile, I'm gonna deflect all this shit. And I'm gonna just say some crazy shit like I'm gonna take over the Kennedy Library or some shit. That motherfucker, hey, Trump ain't know he was gonna win the first time, but Trump know he win this time. Trump ain't playing. Trump getting the bag. Trump getting the fucking bag. The BAG up in this motherfucker. Speaking of BAG, now I heard something online which I don't think I heard. Now y'all tell me if this is some kind of AI fabricated shit here. It happened in the Alabama game, and there was something that was said that I'm not really hearing online. So, but let me just say this. Herb Street, I know Captain Kirk. I like Captain Kirk. Do I think Captain Kirk has one racist bone in his body? No, absolutely not. That is a good man. That man loves his family. That man loves his kids. That man is a football guy. His family, his sons, and all that. The football. He loves fucking dog. That man loves everybody he works with, and he does not, in my opinion, does not have one racist bone in his body. So this shit is floating around the internet. Before it gets some legs, I just want to talk about it. But listen to what this person posted on TikTok, and let's just say, y'all listen to it.
I want to make sure I heard this commentator right, just on this touch. I swear he just said something racist. It's crazy.
Watch this entire group and watch just how they work together. Left guard picks up the nose guard, center climbs up to the linebacker. Then you throw in the physicality and how tough the backs are with him being black. Man,
What?
I know Dan Lanning watching this game.
The fuck you mean with him being black? I mean, I know what you mean, but yo, is that not a crazy comment?
I didn't look at the full game, but before this gets some legs, I'm hoping that somebody made this shit up. But if it is, then if Kurt Herbstreit did say that, if that was Kurt, I think it was Kurt who was the commentator. If he did say that, then he needs to come out and issue a statement about what was said. But again, I would never think that Kurt Herbstreit is racist. And if he did say anything remotely like that, it was a mistake. And I'm saying we can't start off the year. We can't throw everybody up under the bus and claim that they're racist. Are there some people that's faking like they're not that they're racist? Yes, they are every day. But I don't think he one of them. Look at this guy.
Yo. Tell some of these narrow-minded people what's up, you know?
There's only one place where we can go, where the price is right, it's to see a show. It's always popular with the girls and the guys, 'cause for all my money, it's the best. Buy $10, 2 hours is the time of the stay. It's more than enough time to play. Each room has a bed and also a sink, so you can wash your body so it won't stink. But be careful of
Fuck shot, baby. Fuck shot, baby. You gotta fucking love it. Recipes, my brother Marquise, brother Fresh Kid Ice. Classic shit. I just had to show y'all that. I had to get y'all ready. Hey, look here, man. That's my show. I enjoyed it. But before I go, where the fuck is Stephen A. Smith been? I haven't seen him on TV or on his podcast. Is he like on vacation? I don't know. We need to do a wellness check. I know he moved down there. Let me go do a wellness check to see if Stephen A. Smith's okay. But ladies and gentlemen, that's my show. This year is going to be big. Happy New Year to everybody. I love the fact that y'all are joining me. Hey, y'all are spreading the love around the country. Y'all telling people about the show. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe on my YouTube channel, Uncle Luke TV. Make sure you go and follow me on my social media pages, Uncle Luke Real One X, Uncle Luke Real One Instagram, and also my fan page on Facebook. I love y'all. Until the next time, peace.
Pull out the stick, come shoot that. Booty poke out like a book bag. Booty poke out like a book bag. Pull over ass too fast. Cause we should go bring that Uncle Luke back.